Hello, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a great day. All right, we had a cool frontal boundary that came in today, really not changing things a whole lot, but bringing temperatures down just a little bit. It's still going to be warm, just not as warm as the last couple of days. We've got more clouds out there as well. All right, so rest of the week, temperatures are going to stay above average. I mean, today we're going to be above average. Easter weekend, there is a chance for some showers and some thunderstorms, and this time of the year, anytime we have thunderstorms, they could be strong. Strong to severe, so we'll watch that. I think Saturday is probably the day. Notice the clouds. Temperature right now 71 degrees. At noon will probably be around 73. Record low is 38. Record high mid 90s. Set back in 2006. All right, so we'll have this afternoon, we'll have mostly cloudy skies, and then we'll eventually become partly cloudy. These clouds are going to be slow to erode, but I think they will. And if you've got anything planned this evening, temperatures for the most part will be in the 70s. Beautiful, visible satellite imagery here, just fantastic. Taking a look here, I don't know if I can, yeah, I can stop it. Taking a look. Roll back, roll back, roll back. Yeah, you can see where the frontal boundary is. I don't think it's going to make much more progress down to the south. Probably going to stay put, let's say, somewhere Cuero, Pleasanton, something like that. The thing that's interesting when you look at the visible satellite imagery, it's almost as if you were looking with your eye, but where you see the clouds are more cumulus clouds, more dotted, and you can see some dark underneath there. That's where temperatures are generally warmer because there's a little upward motion kind of making the clouds like that, where the clouds are a little bit flatter on this display. You know, those are stratus clouds, and that's where it's typically cooler. Whenever we look at the temperatures, just kind of remember that. It looks like also down just south of Uvalde, maybe that frontal boundary is kind of dipping a little bit there, but let's take a look. Let's see what the temperatures are like. Kerrville, by the way, you're far enough north of the front that you've got some sunshine there, and I think that's probably going to make a little bit of a difference. Kerrville, 73, a little bit warmer than San Antonio. The cool spot is Bernie, where it's totally cloudy, right up against the hills there. And again, south, where you had the cumulus clouds there, it's definitely warmer. Floresville, 76, Pleasanton, 76, Carrizo Springs, 77, Hallettsville, 77. It's not really very warm anywhere, but it is warmer where you've got just a little sunshine. The frontal boundary, I'm going to be honest, the frontal boundary is not drawn exactly where the front is. This was from a little bit earlier this morning. It's close, but not quite. But it's close enough to make the point that south of the front or close to the front, temperatures are in the 70s. Far to the north, up around Dallas-Fort Worth, 67. Amarillo's in the 50s, and down around Brownsville, it's about 83. Okay, this is where we go from here. I think partly cloudy skies by late this afternoon. Temperatures this afternoon should top out in the mid-80s, somewhere around 85 degrees or so. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, there we go. 85 degrees or so. Let's move this. I just realized that I didn't have it where I could see y'all's comments. All right, David. All right, here's David Bellis. Time for David. All right, what do you call a group of rabbits hopping backwards? A receding hairline. Got some laughter. David, you always get at least some laughter. I thought that was great. Receding hairline. It's awesome. All right, tomorrow morning we'll have the clouds, and then tomorrow it'll be mostly cloudy for Wednesday, highs in the 80s, and then it gets more humid as we head into the end of the week, and high temperatures will be closer to 90. All right, just checked on the pollen count. This is what we've got. The latest pollen count is oak at 3650 and heavy. Mold is 220 and light. Oak is still there, so. All right, here's a 14-day forecast. Temperatures will warm up by the end of the week. I'm expecting highs right around 90 degrees by the time we get to Thursday and Friday. And then the Easter weekend, things will change up on us just a little bit. High temperatures over the Easter weekend. Saturday, about 89. Sunday, 86. There will be a slight chance for storms. I really think Saturday most storms will likely stay off to the north and west, but I'm going to give it a 20% chance during the daylight hours. I think about a 30 to 40% chance Saturday night into Sunday morning. Sunday, just depending on how that front sets up, the GFS has the front pushing to the east and us really warming up on Sunday. I would probably say that the front's going to kind of lag behind. So let's keep with the south wind, probably 10 to 15, highs in the mid to upper 80s, and about a 30% chance of a thunderstorm. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, about a 20% chance, and then maybe a 20 to 30% chance for the end of next week. And this time of the year, any thunderstorm could be strong to severe. Right now, it's kind of hard to really hang your hat on exactly what days. But one thing is for sure, I think next week we'll have better opportunities, not great opportunities, but better for rainfall. And we'll also have some thunderstorms involved, so some of those could be strong. Saturday, I think there's a chance we could see some severe thunderstorms as well. At least it's a chance right now. Okay, well, thanks for streaming with us. We appreciate it. I'm going to go run do the noon show. Make sure and watch us 4, 5, 6, and 10, and I'll be back tomorrow morning. All right, thank you so much. We appreciate it, and I'll see you later.